Well, hello and happy Monday, folks. Surprise! Bonus stream. I don't normally stream on Mondays, but we were able to wrap up the Spawn Chunks and get it published pretty quickly today, so I thought I would hop on. Mainly because I realized when I was talking on the Spawn Chunks today that we've been 3 weeks on this moss farm, and I think it might be time to try and wrap that up as best I can. Kay the River Cat. Yeah, sometimes I have time for a Monday stream. I had a late lunch, which means I'm going to have a late dinner, so I've got this pocket of time between now and barbecuing, so I thought I would just, hang out and play some Minecraft with you folks. If you're new to the channel, my name is Joel Duggan, and this is the Citadel. It's a survival multiplayer server, and we've been working on this monstrosity in the distance for quite some time, and I'm going to have to whack you before anything happens. Also, I'm realizing that my FOV is still in screenshot mode, so hold on. There we go. A little close. Sleep before anything else comes along. But yeah, we've been, I think Alistair and I really need to look at this data. We are on the cusp of a 4-year anniversary on the server. And so we have, I've been trying to kind of tie up older projects and make sure we've got enough resources going into the new update. But this thing is almost done. I want to do more of this kind of like green decoration on the lake bed over there. I want to finish up the back side of it. And I also want to see if we can figure out what these things are going to be. I don't think they're going to be 12 honey blocks. I want to try and do something a little bit cooler in there. And then inside, or actually rather outside, the inside has come to the outside. We have this thing up here as well. And this is the circuit we added just last night here. We need to cover this up. And I think the easiest thing for me to do is going to be to daylight it for 2 reasons. One, by leaving it open to daylight, I think we might be able to get some light down to the build inside, because we've managed to cover that up. Because now all the honey blocks have got solid blocks on top of them. So I feel like I want to remove some of these and put some glass or something here. So we're going to work on that, I think, first. Big shout out to Leaguer Gaming for subscribing at tier 1 for 4 months in a row. Thank you so much for that, Leaguer Gaming. And also for the 250 bits. Thanks so much. Hello to Cosmic, who's kicking butt and taking names in the chat. Thanks so much for being a great moderator. Pazu Battlecaster is here, and I also saw... Did I see Sophia? I think I saw Sophia earlier. Alright, I have a full inventory of stuff I do not need at the moment. Let's go put some of this away. Probably just stuff I've been picking up because of waterways. Oh, I hear creeper. Where are you? Outside maybe? Let's do that. Also, this doesn't go anywhere, but as a nice way to get rid of items that you just want to despawn in 5 minutes, very convenient. For example, no thank you. Rooted dirt we want to put away though. Was it in the dirt or the coarse dirt? Maybe it was over here. Yeah. So, moss, redstone. I don't think we need the redstone anymore. So we should be fine there. Take some more logs. And more of these. Hey, Sophia's here. Good. I'm glad you made it. Sweet Sandy, hello. Good to see you. Getting late for you, is it not? Don't know why we have an ingot. Let's just put that in the farm. All right, that feels like we can do a little bit more. So like I said, the first thing I want to tackle is this kind of part that sticks out. So let's just take a bit of a flight and see. It can't be seen from the road unless I build a little bit higher, which I think is something I'm going to do. Sophia is gifting a tier 1 sub to Gwaller. Thanks so much, Sophia. That's amazing. Really appreciate the support. You and me both, Sweet Sandy. I definitely have to sort out the old sleeping habits. I was up far too late last night for no good reason. I went to bed at a reasonably good hour and then just stared at the ceiling forever. So I think it's just that my routine is off. I got sloppy on the weekends. So yeah, I like the moss thing, but I think what we're going to do, I don't want to line it up with this. So we're going to try to put it probably right here, which is unfortunately going to remove the daylight idea that I had. Well, not if we put glass there. So I'm thinking we take one of these logs and we run it up here and make like a frame over top of this. And I want to do it high enough that I can stand inside of it. And we've got glass and shroom lights and then logs. So I think we'll do log texture, like bark texture. I think that'll work out okay. What I'm thinking is something along these lines. So it would be right here. Nope, not that. This one. And I want to be able to stand up in here. So at least 2 blocks there. That puts it up to here. Which means probably this one. Oh. Yeah, why don't we just do this? And remove this. And this. And then just use... How many blocks is this? Oh, no. Oh. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I put something here... Oh, there you are. Darn it. I thought I was far enough away from him. That's annoying. You blew up my piston too. That or it got washed away. Alright. Let's see if we can fix this. I think that's everything. None of the repeaters got blown up. None of the... Doesn't look like any of the other blocks got blown up. Is it just 2 carpets? It is. Sweet. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was going to put the log here, I think. It's weird. Today, the screen feels really close. I'm not sure what's going on. Alright, so if we go up to there, that kind of gets nice and even with that. I feel like that's tall enough. Rude creeper, yeah. I don't know any polite creepers now that you mention that. Do I have any more of these? I do. So I'm thinking just to kind of echo the designs that we have down below, we'll just do that. So that'll keep it consistent here. We can probably just like build that up, maybe. Looks a little bit strange. So that goes like that. We'll bring this over this way. Need to get more wood. Oh, that's too bad you gotta go to work, Roman Ave. Have a good one. Yes, Squalor. Cosmic moderates a handful of other folks. Including other people on the Citadel as well, like Alistair, Steven. I think also... Do you moderate for Ginger, Cosmic? I can't remember. She's not on the Citadel, to be clear. She's on her own server. With Aldebar, I think. Cosmic is also a moderator in the Spawn Chunks Discord, too. So, how far do we want this to go over? I guess probably to here, right? That makes sense. Then we can take these out. And take these out. I think I'm okay with this coming down and just kind of like being... like resting on things. So we can probably do something like that. And then take this right across. It feels pretty good. And then we can just remove some of this stuff. And then I guess continue this in. And I think this is going to be glass. And then we'll put moss on top of it. That'll look cool. Now in here, we'll have to remove all of this down to probably here. I want to have this maybe overlapping. So it gets tucked in behind. And I think what we'll do is we'll probably use moss underneath the glass. So we have nice green sides on everything. Plus, you know, it's a moss farm, so why not? These little simple decoration things are often really fun. Fox Nakamori, I haven't seen you in a little while. Fox, how's it going? Thanks so much for the tier 1 sub. 11 months in a row. 1 month away from the Space Keystone badge. Thanks ever so much. Hope you're having a good day. Alright, so here we can just make more green. That's not working. Why is that working? That should all work out, I think. Got this weird part of the hill here where, of course, everything kind of bleeds into the next color. Alright, I need my glass box. Things are crazy the last few months, but slowly things are settling down. Oh, that's good. Glad to hear things are getting back to normal. Glass. I don't know where that cobblestone came from. I guess maybe the piston? Green glass, and we have enough moss. That should be good. Thanks so much for the subs, folks. That's great. What a great way to kick off a Monday stream. So I think here. Oh, should I be lighting this from below? I might have to backtrack here in a minute and light this from below. I also want to know what this is going to look like from afar, if it's going to be too flat. This is going to be logs. I guess I could do glass panes, maybe? Oh no, they'll stick to those things. I will put moss there. We'll remove this one. And we'll do reserved sanity morning from Australia, catching you quickly before work. Oh, very cool. That's awesome. We're just going to change this to moss blocks. What is behind here anyway? Does it really matter? So this is where we might be able to get some extra daylight in. Okay. Yeah, let's... What could we do here? These don't move, so it doesn't matter what we put here. I don't want to use leaves in case that messes up our sort of design thing. So let's just try to do maybe some moss blocks. We'll have to see what that looks like from below. But if we leave that open, we might be able to get some extra light coming into the honey blocks, which would be nice. I think I want to change this to look a little bit more solid. So this isn't going to be anything. Just make it look like a cliff. Oh, out of glass. Purple dye box. It grows. Pridzen, hello, how's it going? having a good day? The moss farm is a monster of a job. Yeah, thanks. I had a lot of fun with it. I hope everybody's had fun watching it. That is almost all the glass in for this part. And so from here, I think I just want to do like a little bit of moss coming down like that. Maybe we'll continue that straight through. Whoops. Not that anybody's ever going to see this, but when in Rome. Okay, so I feel like that's pretty good. I'm not crazy about this. Maybe we need to come out with the moss a little bit. Here's a good opportunity for a moss carpet. Yeah, I like that. If I might, Joel Duggan, I had to leave early yesterday. How did you solve shutting off the droppers? If it is a long explanation, I can of course just watch the VOD. No, it's super simple. And actually we're standing right on top of it. We just covered it in glass so you can look right at it. I'll show you. It's a good question. So let's... The basic circuit, there's a really close-up shot of the basic circuit on Twitter right now. The announcement for this stream. But right here, we've got the top hoppers. When anything is in them, and specifically when they're full, they will put out a constant signal, which pushes up this log block. And this log block touches a stack of 6 leaves, and those 6 leaves are detected by a observer, which you can see right there. So then there's your pistons down there, right? They push up the leaves. The leaves are detected by the observer. The observer puts a signal into this block. We have to use blocks and repeaters so that the signals don't cross, because everything is right next to each other. And these pistons, those should be powered. Why are they not? That's weird. Not that it really matters, but they should be extended. Anyway, they either spit out their blocks or they push them out and pull them back. But this happens here. This is the filter. So there is... Can't see it. Hold on. There's the filter block. And so it cuts off that third signal from going down to the bottom. And that, of course, keeps this locked. So then this is stayed locked. And this doesn't constantly spit out items. So that's how it works. Push out the piston block and cut off the redstone. Yeah, it seemed like it was pretty simple, actually, once I sorted it out. And I was one of those things I was really impressed that I came up with it. It's the kind of thing where having just a little bit of redstone knowledge kind of proved to be quite useful. That should seal this up. We'll have to do more in here to make this look a little bit nicer from the outside. Don't think I need this anymore. So here I would probably just moss it up a bit. Actually, I guess technically that would be correct. I think we're getting a little bit of daylight coming in there. It's hard to tell with the glow berries, but I think it's a little bit brighter. Hey, the mighty Elkhorn is here. Hello. Making contraptions on your own always feels good, no matter how insufficient they are. Yeah, these are, I think it's pretty efficient. I don't know if there's really much we could do. All right, so here I want to do moss, I think. It's gonna be a slippery slope. I think eventually you just have to cut things back. You want to keep like the green sides to things. And I don't have any bone meal on me, but you can of course put bone meal on these as well. And here I thought it would be fun to try and make this look like it's a little grown over. Nope. Let's not do that one. Instead, let's do that. Yeah. Grab this. And we'll eventually all turn into grass. Except for that one. More carpet. Moss carpet. I'm surprised they didn't call it something else. Yeah, I mean, it's basic. I think it gets the job done. I'm going to turn this one around. Nope. Oh. That's all right. That's all right. Do. I guess the only thing left is to grab a little bit of bone meal and do a little fun bits up there. That actually came together a lot faster than I thought it was going to. That's cool. And I guess we'll have to wait until it gets to nighttime because I want to see what this looks like at night. I feel like I might have to add a little... Oh, I don't want that. Not crazy about the grass color, but it's fine. What I think I will do, though, is use the shears to move a few of you guys around. And of course, we can make you taller. Whoop, fell off. Hey, Rabelai has subscribed with Prime for 19 months in a row. Holy smokes. How was your camping trip? Thanks so much for the support, my friend. Appreciate it. Thanks, Cosmic. But I think the only thing along here I'm not crazy about is like this stuff. think that's a little bit better. I think we need to step back a little bit just to kind of see. Yeah, that's kind of cool, actually. I don't mind that at all. A little bit of the leaves showing through. A bit of moss on the side, moss on the top. I don't want to get into putting the moss over here because it just ends up ruining the grassy stuff. So we'll leave that as it is. But that's good. I think the only issue might be if it's too dark. At which point, all we need to do is put like one shroom light down there where that moss block is. Although, that would also light up a lot on the inside. I guess we could also just put... Yeah, any shroom light is going to light up the inside like a lot because of the leaves. So maybe we don't light this. Or maybe if we do, we kind of hide something here. My forehead could lead Santa's sleigh fast. Oh, bugs were bad. Ooh. Oh, you fell asleep in the sun. You got sunburned. Oh, that's awful. That's too bad. Shoot me a DM after the Twitch stream today, Rabelais, and we will sort out your start date for Infinity Cove. For people that are wondering, Infinity Cove is my patron server. It's available on patreon.com/JoelDuggan. Sorry, I also think I slurped my water. Did not mean to. Alright, night is falling. I'm alone on the server. So I want to see how this looks. We'll go outside and inside. Kind of see. And I don't know whether it was McScrewgun or somebody else. I think it was McScrewgun. Was asking what this circular thing was here on the map. And this is spawn. So if we, this was done a long time ago. But if we go in here, it's all lit. Every last square inch of it is lit. So it's a perfectly safe place, complete with chicken. These are the spawn blocks. Like these 4 blocks are basically the center of the 20 by 20 spawn area. There are ender pearls that come in from the end, and they get sorted into this chest here, and that chest there. This is manual. This is automatic down here. You can see the hopper here. Also, hopper has eggs in it. Let's add to the chicken nonsense. Why not? Oh well. Oh, third time's a charm. Ah, victory is mine. So this is spawn, and then so when you're coming out of spawn for the first time. You see this thing right away. This area might need a little bit of a frame, but so you're looking at that like, what on gosh green's earth is that? And then you come around the corner and you will see it's also dark and spooky out here. I don't think we even see the... You can just see something cool happening over there. That's the iron farm. Yeah, so it's pretty dark. There's no lights at all from inside with the glowberries getting up here at all. Just light from the torches inside the build. We also need to do something about this tree. So I would like to do something with regards to light. And I'm thinking either a shroom light there, or if I put a shroom light there, I don't think it would affect much. The unfortunate thing, I need to do this at night. Because we don't have much for like light levels that we can mess with. We can use a lantern maybe? But what do these give off for light levels? It's only like 9 or something? Yeah, they start at 9 or 10. Could I work that in there? could replace that moss block. Not really bright enough. I like the shroom light stuff that we've been working with so far anyway. So many things in the inventory. Oh, creeper. Had enough of you today. Thanks. Getting some ideas for a build, but not 100% sure how I'm going to pull it off. Well, that's great, Fox. Always happy to inspire. Let's grab you and put the shroom light there. It's a little visible from the side, but not by much. Yeah, that's better. I think that's good. So the only thing now is just that we have to think about some of the other blocks that are visible, like that wall there. And also I'm gonna grab some more moss blocks. So that doesn't affect anything down here. That's good. Need to feed the beasties. Thanks for the lurk. Appreciate it, Mixcrewgun. So it feels dark, but it's actually not so bad. That's a water stream, so we can't do anything with that. I like that we can see out into the night sky, and this is kind of a cool look there. We might want to replace those ones with moss. Same thing with the roof. Same thing with the roof. Here we'll have to be careful. I would imagine the thing to do here is probably just put in moss carpet for now. For no other purpose other than just keeping it spawn proof. I can't do anything about that, I don't think. I think that's going to be outside. And I don't think we see any... Oh, why are you flashing? I must have screwed something up. That's not good. I wonder if that came in from the roof or something. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling this all looks pretty good. There's not much to it. Maybe. Just in case. I'm pretty sure the light level is fine, but that makes me nervous. Plus it looks cool. Yeah, can't complain. Now, up top to the next level, I don't think we messed around anything up here. All that sees is that. That's all okay. Don't think this is an outside block. It is. I think we're good. Yeah, I think inside is good. I don't think downstairs got affected in any way. I don't see any massive issues or areas. This looks fine. There is, I guess, a little bit of daylight coming through those trapdoors now, which is good. When the sun's up, obviously. Those airdrop zombies are making me nervous. Yeah. They come in sideways. So yeah, I want to say that the decoration of the actual storage system is done. I mean, it looks a little bit plain. Any ideas, chat, what we could do to make this look less like just a box? Like, we've got, I guess we don't have the depth that we had with the other one. I could put trapdoors on top of things, like on the corners. I really can't think of anything else. Yeah, I mean, have a think and let me know, but I think that's probably how it's going to stay. Can't think of anything else. I'm happy with it. It lets you know, I think, it's like another visual indicator. Hey, you should check to see if there's a way into this hillside, which of course is right here, but it's pretty low key. So I think it makes sense that this is kind of like where you want to go. I'm actually wondering if I could put some moss around this thing. That might be fun too. But all right, time to move on to the next thing, and to do that I need to find my moss blocks and glass. Figure out the old inventory a little bit here. Need to toss some stuff away. Did I bring the gravel box? I did. Get lots of gravel now. It's great. Now this is a shulker island, if I've ever seen one. All right. Oh, logs. We need more potions of water breathing, so let's go get those. On the diagonal, just back from the dentist. Well, good on you for going, but not my favorite visit. I've never enjoyed the dentist. I had braces when I was a teenager, and I think that's why. Potion room is this way. Fences and glowberries on the outside, does that even work? I don't know. That was freaky. I've had nice dentists. It's oral hygienists that I've had issue with in the past. Lots of glass still. Good stuff. Yeah, it's worse now. It wasn't this bad before. And then of course it doesn't have it at all there. I'm not sure what the parameters are that cause it. Right, so I don't want to start into the lake just yet because I'm probably going to take a short break. But the plan is to do more of this kind of stuff. Moss, cobble, seagrass, all that kind of thing. So we're going to need some seagrass and bone meal. Lots of water potions. And we're going to need azalea leaves. We're going to need mossy... Actually, we might need some of the glow lichen. So we'll do this right now. That's not an easy way to do that. I wonder if there's a way to make a glow lichen farm. Probably is. Got a funny feeling we're going to need another pair of shears. It's a good thing I know where there's an iron farm. The last dentist I went to went to see called Miss Minty, and my appointment was at 2:30. Sounds like tooth hurty. I think the universe was pointing and laughing at me that day. That's hilarious, Cosmic. Wow. That's so good. 2:30. Wow. Where's Skull Daisy? You need nerd points for the pun. We have those. Have bushes. Oh, I need these. More boxes. Let's put these over here. I think we're using mostly the mossy ones. And some tough, maybe. Oh, shroom lights. We might have to go get more of those. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it. So now that I've got everything sorted and ready to go, this would be an excellent time for me to scoot away for that short break. If you're new to the channel, I take a break about once an hour. It just gives me a chance to refresh my drink, get a little bit of an eyeball break. You should too. Get a snack or something, and we'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. Now, no unwanted guests. Thank you, Cosmic. Rabelais, I think I missed you, but have a good evening. I'm probably only going to be live for another hour, just because it is a weeknight and I do have other things to do, but I wanted to squeeze something in. So, I'm thinking a couple things. I feel like this lake feels very empty. I feel like something like right, I don't know, maybe right here would be good. Yeah, like kind of in this area right there. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a little bit of stone. Just to kind of like rough something in. Right there. So like... maybe something like that. And we could extend it. Oh, this way. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a little mossy rock. I'm going to do a little mossy rock. I need some slabs, though. Because I think... oh, I didn't bring any moss. Whoops. Kind of hard to do a mossy rock if you don't have any moss. Because I think this would look cool. Especially if we had like glow lichen and stuff around it. Because you can waterlog glow lichen, which is great. Oh, I didn't get any coarse dirt. Whoops. Just to kind of get it going from this side, we can do this. And then some of this obviously is going to be mossy cobble. Nope, I think I like that better. Full block. I feel like andesite might have been a better choice. That's okay. Probably that there. And I don't know if leaves are going to look good underwater. Not really. They still have that weird blue. Does anybody know if there's a data pack that fixes that? Hot Shotgun 30, hello, how's it going? I don't need both bone meal, and I don't need both shears. I should just leave these in here for now. Till the current shears break. Day's going great. Had a great podcast with Pixel Riffs earlier. And now we're just doing a Mossy Rock. because the inspiration struck me. And this is where we are. And right, I wanted to get an andesite, didn't I? So maybe some tuff in here. Actually, yeah, man, that's okay. Shovel, please. Actually, in here we can probably get away with leaves underground. Where did my leaves go? Did I not just have them? Did I not just have like a stack of azalea leaves? Oh, that was weird. They turned in my inventory. They were moss. Can't stand up. Annoying. Alright, so that's pretty good. We're going to get some andesite to get in there, I think. Rather than the regular stone. Well, I guess the whole thing has just been completely covered. Might as well just continue on. There we go. So now, I think we can use the glow lichen and maybe hit these ones. Maybe have a little bit on the backside. I guess it also works on the bottom too, doesn't it? Let's make that mossy cobble instead. I'm curious as to whether this will look good at night. Let's see. Anyway, that was fun. And now just a little bit to end things off. I'm glad this stuff doesn't spread around on its own. This is the tedious part. Hope no one's getting dizzy. Alright, we'll leave it like that for now. Come back at night and see what it looks like. Thanks, Sophia. Appreciate that. So now, I guess we have to look... Where were we doing before? We have those back things to do. We have more of this to do. I believe these were just single shroom lights. I think this is also just a single shroom light. Right in the middle. Yeah. I probably need to go get more logs. Don't know how far I left that down. Oh, this is higher. Okay. So it's just 2 blocks below the surface. We're going to have to try and mimic this a little bit. So we might have to put like a rock over here. I want this to be lit the same. So we'll probably have to do something like this. Maybe with like a little tuff or something. No, wait a minute. I did that wrong. Really wish that these were not based on the hoe. It just means that there's one more inventory slot thing you gotta carry around. That's what I want. Maybe not there. Let's switch these around. Whoop. I go sleep. Oh, I got him. A floating arrow. You're right next to water, buddy. Why didn't you jump in? David Strency. Hello. Hope that's how you pronounce your name. Thanks for coming in. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Sand. Do not care about sand. I also need a place to put some of these water potions for now. And of course, dirt. Something that we wanted. Well as andesite. Yeah, that looks better already, eh? Just that alone helps a lot. Oh, I slept. I didn't even look at the... Don't let me sleep next time. With the stream delay, I doubt anybody can ever message me to stop me, but worth a shot. Room lights have great sounds, I agree. If anybody wants to share the stream around with friends, we're trying to grow the channel. There's a link on Twitter. Just do bang Twitter and chat if you want. You can also check out patreon.com/JoelDuggan, where you can join a patron server, you can support the stream, do all kinds of stuff. I don't know if I want shroom lights on all the sides. I don't think I want them on all the sides. Oops. Oh, stop it. Just drink one of these now. Wah! There really is that aqua bug. I think I did all the way around, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay. This is just the completionist in me. This is not needed. It's just kind of a fun thing to get into. See, that looks pretty good. Now the tedious part. You know what? I've got enough of these. Let's just save ourselves the trouble. Just do it by hand. It's too bad you can't put them on top of bushes. And then we can choose which ones we want to make taller. Now, sometimes it's just going to be better to just hit it like that. Bone meal. Cool. Does glow glycan spread? No, I don't believe so. It's not like a vine. I mean, if it did, you'd think it would have grown. So it looks like it's only on the places that I put it. It seems to blend in really well with tuff. It tends to clash a little bit with mossy cobble. Alright, so that should provide some glow light for there. So, before I get too carried away with these back walls, I kind of want to know what these are going to be designed like. And I guess we have to look at the back side here. I didn't know that was there. So that's okay. It's got some moss around the bottom of it. It obviously needs a little bit more. Obviously, this is just a frame over there on the right. This is solid, but I feel like they need some decoration, and I don't think that what I've got going on here with the honey blocks is what I want. I'm glad I put that there. That moss block or moss rock looks good. It's just enough. It could be a little bit bigger, but I like that it's close enough to shore that you can see happening underneath it. So yeah, I don't know what to do here. I think we need to get higher. You can always zoom in. See if this works. Whoa, ankles. There we go. So I like the honey blocks and I like the shroom lights. I don't want exposed shroom lights here. That's why I've put the shroom light down there for light. So I'm trying to figure out what we could do here that would look cool and say moss farm. And so what I'm thinking of is using the honey blocks as maybe a backdrop, but then adding in maybe like azalea bush, like azalea leaves, or maybe glowberries. How do we feel about putting glowberries? Because we have a ledge there. Like I have a ledge right there I can hang something from. So I can have like a string of glowberries. The hard part is going to be keeping the glowberries from growing the length like too far. That's going to be a pain in the butt. And then we've got this thing here in the middle that's very plain. I feel could probably use another block. And I can't put, if these stay this height, I can't put blocks here because of redstone torchy things. Because I think, yeah, so that space is already taken up by the redstone. Glowberries might work. So the only thing about the glowberries, I think I might not do berries because I want the light to come up from the bottom. I want it to be bottom lit, like a lot of fountains are bottom lit, you know? And there is a shroom light inside underneath those honey blocks. So that could be the way that that goes. If I do that, do we want to do it on all the sides? Because right now I've just got this like sliver thing. So I like the asymmetry of it. Obviously we'd have to go higher. I'm just wondering if I could have moss like actually looks like it's hanging over the edge here. If I go a block higher, I'm going to have a lot more options, I think. Plus, it's not going to mess with the redstone. Do I want it to be a block higher? That's the only thing. I kind of like the squat sides to it. Although if I add a block on that, we're probably going to want to add a block on those because... yeah. Then it'll all be the same size. Don't forget not to sleep. Thank you. Appreciate that, Elkhorn. Look, I even saw that. Can you use string or something to stop it from growing? Technically, yes. And this would be an excellent spot to do it because you would not be able to see the string from shore. But yeah, we're not a big fan of the string. I use it only when I absolutely have to. You can bone meal the last section of the growth until you get 25. Yeah, I know how to do that, Fazu, but it takes forever. It's really tedious. So can you bone meal the last section without it growing? A single glass pane. I'm not sure if I understand that. I don't know. The shroom light down there might be overpowering the lichen. I mean, it's not dark yet, I guess. No sleeping. No sleeping. We need some wood. Dirt. I'm gonna switch gears here and work on the front of this. I don't really think that glow lichen has given off much, if anything. I guess maybe a little bit. You can't see it above the water though. That's too bad. Maybe a little bit right there. Maybe if I put one block higher. Just on the front there. I mean, the hard part, of course, is that there's a shroom light right here making a lot of light. I'm just looking for like a little shimmer in the water. Just something to say, look at me. Yeah, I guess that kind of worked. It is subtle glow watts, I agree. I agree. Alright, well, no need to hang out in the dark asking for trouble. Alright, I needed glow berries. I guess, well, the thing to do is going to be to do one a block higher and see if I hate it. Would be the easiest thing to do. And I didn't bring the right lock. No. Oh. Do I have scaffolding? I do. So I think I like having that one like kind of edge to it. So we would want to replace that. Oh, I didn't bring any honey blocks. Oh, I think I know why this is supposed to be lower. I didn't want to see the redstone torch. So maybe we'll leave these. Well, we could put in some like stairs or something. Or this would just give us an opportunity to have more stuff up here. Like, we can only hang berries from solid blocks. I don't know. Yeah, barrier blocks in survival don't make a lot of sense, but I know what you mean. I can't say I'm crazy about the moss blocks. I feel like I might be happier if I... The vines look pretty good, but I'm wondering if I just did the whole thing with leaves. Just use the moss in like a couple of spots. Hey, King D, how's it going? Welcome in. Official Exility Live. Hello. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, see, that's not bad. Feels a little dark at the top, so maybe we do have to put in the honey blocks behind there. But that's the kind of thing, like, we could do one little glowberry. Or not glowberry, but like one little cave vine. Attach it to the bottom of the, this right there. Too bright. Too bright. Don't like it. I just wish that I could do a little bit more, like, I kind of want to come up here and turn some of this into moss blocks. Like, what if I came up here and actually replaced this? Plain old vines? Yeah, the problem with those is that we need string again. So the problem there is now it looks broken, right? Maybe I'm thinking about this the wrong way. Maybe instead of putting the leaves up against the honey blocks, I should be putting the leaves in front of the honey blocks. Whoops. I meant to go get more honey blocks too. So maybe instead of this, temporary block. Maybe I should be doing this. Oh, come on. Just want to reach it. Stop it. Stop swimming and climb the scaffolding. Come on. Are there leaves on top of the iron farm? Something like that? Yeah, like that's that kind of a thing. Eh. It just looks really chunky. It just looks really chunky. I think that's the best thing we've done so far, though. This might be where we... Oh my gosh, what just happened there? Sorry about that, folks. This is the kind of thing where we could probably squeeze in like a moss block here. And maybe like squeeze in a moss block on that one. I know I said it looked broken before, but if we do that, it might be okay. Just a little bit square on the edge. Definitely need to get rid of those blocks and replace the honey blocks. Yeah, the vines would be less chunky, but then also we've got to deal with the fact that they're a different green than everything else. Like cave vines, I don't know if they match anything. Azalea leaves, oak leaves. I don't know if they match oak. That's oak. That's azalea. I can't think of anything else. They're not going to match birch. Right? Like, they're very light green. Maybe jungle leaves? I don't have any jungle leaves. At least not here. We could maybe hide a light in there too. Oh, there's the sand. Alright, let's quickly go get some jungle. Jay Price, I love that I checked in tonight and find you still working on the moss farm. What you said on the podcast last week about almost being done. Love the creative process. Thanks. Yeah, I really don't want to spend more than 3 weeks on it. That's kind of where we're at. Do I have leaves in here? Yes. 5 jungle leaves. Alright. Jungle farm is over here. These just don't grow. Weird. That is not a very big tree. I left my shears over there. Awesome. Just great. I'm not even going to bother. Also, the lag is real over here. I apologize. Where'd it go? I didn't bring it into the inventory. Oh, that's annoying. I do that all the time. I get to the bottom row of a shulker box and it's not the inventory, and then I put it back and it's like, wait a minute. That's not the thing that I wanted. That is 38. I'll go with that for now. It probably doesn't show up on screen on Twitch because of the delay and stuff like that. Because it would depend on your connection and how well you're viewing the stream. So these don't go. Do jungle leaves go better? No, azalea is probably the best match, right? And it's still very bright compared to azalea. So not my top choice for over there. No, not that. So if I was to shape this a little bit nicer, maybe get rid of this. Don't know how to do that without causing a problem. This feels very manufactured. And I think I still prefer the lower side. Take it easy, Duggan. Thanks so much for coming out. Always good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Maybe the thing to do is just keep it really simple. I always find it challenging when you're working with scaffolding and you're like, I need to get up there, but I don't want the scaffolding build to like be in the way when I go to look to see how it's doing. Maybe less is more. Yeah, I think I like that better. Plus we didn't increase the height at all. We just can't do anything. Well, I guess that's a lie. We could totally do this kind of a thing because redstone won't affect and won't power the block. We just can't do anything across here. Which is fine. Block of 2 leaves at the bottom. I think I like that. I think I like that okay. I feel like this is that one place we might be able to get away with squeaking in a moss block. Instead of this spot right here, we could maybe remove that, remove this, squeak that in. That sort of looks like it's cascading over in a subtle way. It's where I wish we could do like mossy logs, you know? That's where I get hung up a little bit. Yeah, I think that might be a better approach than what we did over there. So we will just mirror that. Well, not exactly, but we'll do something similar. Again, like I'm trying to not to get too carried away. I want it to look good, but I don't want to be so elaborate that it takes hours and hours and hours. Too Tall, 1967. Using your full name. Hello. How's it going? Love the green and orange colors. Yeah, me too. Me too. Alright, let's tackle this thing in the middle. I'm okay with it being the same height as the glass. I've tried putting slabs and stuff on it, and it doesn't look very good. So the only thing I can think of would be to add like a potential like ridge to it, like this. And then maybe have like stuff in between. But then that feels kind of tall now, too. Oh, thanks, Sophia. Glad you like it, too. Oh, Wandering Trader. Hello. Heads. Mini blocks. 117 content, question mark? Everybody says no. Wasn't me, I didn't do it. Those are instructions from the Cosmic. If you do not offer Drift Leap, you do not live to see the next day. Leaguer Gaming saw nothing. I knew we were friends. Sleep, please. Thank you. Alright, hold on. Let's back up where we can see both of these. Make sure that there's no creepers creeping. I do like the right hand side better. I might have gone a little bit overboard up here on the left-hand corner on the top. But I like that better than this. I don't know what to do in the middle. I feel like the middle could maybe just be left on its own. Unless we wanted to punch away all of this stuff. You know, if maybe I wanted to chop out the middle altogether and replace these blocks with like leaves. Or glass. You do see more of it. That's kind of cool. Do I have any more glass on me? I put it away. That doesn't make any sense. If we do anything there, I feel like it has to be glass. Brian Denaway, yeah. Is Brian Denaway working on, is it Boop or is he doing video game stuff? Anybody else streaming Minecraft out of chance? Glass. Glass panes or glass blocks? Famous question. Probably blocks. Boop show homework. Oh cool, that means he's playing a game. I think that opens the farm up a little bit. Makes it feel a little bit more flowy. Hello, Lou42. I'll check the panes, but I'm pretty sure we're just going to go with exactly what I did just there. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll just commit to that. That's lava, so I wanted to do something else with those. Is there water in that cauldron? There totally is. Rainwater, I guess. Yeah, so I'm okay with that change. Yeah, I gotta be careful not to dump anything in there that's not supposed to be in there. Alright, well I'll come back later and finish that and turn this into that so that it looks nice. And then I'll just apply the same sort of like decoration with the whole thing. I still feel like the bottom of the lake is a little bit flat. I might cut a few cracks into it where we can see it, where it matters, like that over there. Might make it a little bit different. I might just spread some moss along the bottom. That would be good to do too. Like we can totally do something like this, like over here. We could just come in here. I don't know. Oh no, it has to be, there has to be air on top of it, right? Because this would be a great way to decorate the sea floor if this would work. It doesn't, it just gives you more seagrass. I thought it might spread the moss, but it doesn't. Loop 42, it is a moss farm, and it is 100% done. We're just decorating it now. The blocks come in here. I guess I can kind of sum things up. Blocks come in there. They end up going up into a water stream through this elevator. They go upstairs and then they get sorted, and they come down through all the nonsense and get sorted into these chests. I don't think we have any blocks in here that are not supposed to be. And then same thing over here. I've got this stuff here. And if I check these, no blocks that do not belong. That's good. So yeah, I guess what we can do is, do I have any redstone on me? I could just take some from here. Inventory full. We'll go look at it now that it's on. So this is the kind of rates we're getting from the farm, which is pretty good. And I have to make sure that those dispensers at the front need bone meal because this seems a little bit slow. But I love the particle effects underneath. Nothing's actually falling, it's just like the particles of the blocks breaking. So I'm glad that we didn't hide that at all. And then in here, we should be seeing and hearing a bunch of stuff. And we should not see any moss. Just azalea trees and carpet. We'll go upstairs. Yeah, it's all happening over there. So it's working its way around, which means that the bone meal is working its way. So we're getting bone meal in here and all the blocks over there. Very cool. Can't complain. All right, folks. Short stream today just because it is a weekday and I've got to go get myself some dinner. But thanks for hanging out. Thank you for all of the subs and resubs for the folks that were here at the start. Really appreciate it. If you'd like to see more, follow before we take off. Don't go anywhere. We're going to pass you on to my buddy Brian Dunaway. He is a riot. You will love Brian. He's probably playing some cool indie game that he's making fun of. You can follow me on Twitter at Joel Duggan. You can follow me on Patreon at Joel Duggan. That's where you can support the stream, join the patron server, do all kinds of cool stuff. You can, of course, listen to the Spawn Chunks, brand new episode out today with my friend Pixel Riffs. We do the podcast every Monday, all about Minecraft. And check out the Citadel Cafe, recording this week with Lou. That'll be on Wednesday, so you can look for that at thecitadelcafe.com. That's going to be it for me, folks. I will see you next time, and enjoy your time with Mr. Dunaway. Bye for now.